Hello, what's good everybody, it's your boy Roman Puss here with a little bit of a guidance for those of you new players. Probably not needed for some experienced players, but overall I hope we get something out of this. But someone asked me, what are some of the best characters that you should boost to? Now boost to orbs are very limited, probably one of the most limited resources besides the black orbs. So you want to make sure that you are efficient and careful with who you put your boost to orbs into. So I wanted to go into which units are kind of better, what would be a good stance, which group of units would be the best, and overall take a look at that. So yeah, let's dive in. The first thing I want to start with is the reasons that you are going to boost to people. So there's about three reasons, maybe a fourth, but I think mainly just three. The first reason being the color of the units. Now, generally when you're a new player, you kind of want to get one color team together because it will allow you to get a higher support percentage, and then you will it'll allow you to compete in the SS tier a little better. So color really helps. Obviously, in order to do weekly missions, you'll probably want other colors because there's weeklies that require you to play all three colors. So that depends on that. The next one would be the tags of the units that are on them. So whether you boost to them, you want the unit to have a lot of tags generally. Sometimes you don't, but that's okay. It just happens. And then the last reason, which is the main reason that I boost to people, is basically the characters that I want to play. If I know I'm not going to be playing a character, I'm generally not going to boost to them. So that's kind of the main reason. I think that's most players' main reason. So that's, yeah, I would definitely go with that, and that's kind of going to decide what you end up boost toing. But anyways, let's take a look and see who to boost to and what general categories would be best to boost to. So let's dive in and take a look over here on my support tags that we got. Generally, your rule of thumb is going to be your support tags. These are our support tags. If you're a new player, I realized you can't do these and you can't have a support together until you're rank 9. So if you're brand new, you might not have hit rank 9, but once you hit rank 9, you'll be able to add supports. And if you look at characters, let's pick a good one. So let's pick Kaido here. If you look at the characters, you hit this little emoji thing, you have your tags here. So you'll get attacker tag, which gives you the buffs, and then you have captain and you have new world, which all do different things. I'm going to put a kind of the guidance. I think your best units to max are generally going to be some of the EXs because you'll probably be playing them, and you'll probably be able to use them as support. As you can see here, I have Roger in my support. He boosts my support up a lot. He doesn't have the craziest amount of tags, but he definitely boosts my support. So, great thing. So first things first, I think probably max out the EX units would be best. Secondly, I think your next best bet is probably going to be your Straw Hat units. Now, Straw Hat Pirates is a really good buff. It gives you your reduced critical damage received by 30%. That is actually amazing. You're going to want that. Your applicable characters are all of the Straw Hats, which there's lots of versions of them, and you'll generally want the 4-star units. I wouldn't recommend using the 2-star, so don't go putting all your resources into the 2 and 3 stars. Make sure they are a 4-star before you go putting into that. Sometimes you can use a 2 or 3-star to temporarily hold you over if you really want to, but I wouldn't boost to them. So only boost to the 4 stars. Which, to add on to that, I'm going to piggyback off of that unit. When I say Straw Hats, I think Luffy's are your best bet. For those of you that are unaware, there are 10 Luffy's. You have Luffy, you have this Luffy Taro, you have Marineford, that's 3. You have this Stampede Luffy, you have Bounce Man, you have Snake Man is 6. Oh my goodness. And yeah, just look at it. Actually, let's look at the ridiculous amount of tags that Luffy has in general. I know this isn't Snake Man, but look at all these tags. Luffy has the most tags, and he is the most useful for this. So honestly, Luffy's boosting them is your best go-to. And there are a lot of blue Luffy's that you have that you can boost to, so make sure you take a look into that. Yeah, your options are almost endless for this. It's ridiculous. Look at all these Luffy's. You have Nightmare Luffy, you have Time Skip Luffy Original, you have this Red Luffy's a 4-star, and then you have the Alabaster Luffy's a 4-star too. So you can use those as well for your red teams. It's insane, actually, the amount of Luffy's that you have to choose from. So there are 10 versions. You can use them all, and you can have a full support team of 10. But I wouldn't go full 10 because you're probably going to want a single color. So try and get a single color team of Straw Hats. That will work well. This is actually one of my favorite teams that I run, which is going to bring me to my next point, is Zoan Tag. Zoan is really hard to put together. You have your choppers are your best friends. You can really only do this for blue because the Zoan tag is very rare and very hard to come by. I wouldn't say this is going to be a new player type of thing, but Zoans are definitely worth it. Where's my Zoan tag? So, Zoan tag, why it's so good is it reduces damage received from the element you are weak against by 15%. Obviously really good. So if I'm a green unit, I'm going to take reduced damage from a red unit. Really, really good. So this is kind of why blue units are so good, because look at how many blue units there are. We have Sengoku, we have Chopper, so many choppers. And then yeah, so and then you can do it with red team as well, but you're kind of lacking in green. You only have one green Zoan, so probably don't worry about it. If you're a green main, then you don't have to worry about so much about Zoan tag, even though it would be most useful on them, definitely. And then other tags that come by are like New World, Grand Line, all of that stuff. One other scenario that you could go is potentially, that I don't have it on the support. This is what I'm working on, and I almost have maxed out your 7 Warlords of the Sea. If you are someone like Red Sabo, if you are someone like Big Mom, if you are someone like Magellan, this increases your status effects by 30%. So in Magellan, for example, instead of burning 25% HP, he will burn for 33% HP for his poison tick, which is actually insane. Like, that's an extra like 8% HP. I think it's between 7 and 8% when it comes out to decimals, but ridiculous either way, which is fantastic. That's an extra 8% guaranteed HP kill. And you could throw it on Caesar Clown, but the issue is, once again, blue kind of runs this over. You can do full 6 blue. You have Krako, you have Kuma, you have Jinbei, you have these last 3 down here as well. You can run it with red as well too, but you kind of only have like your 2-3 green options. Yeah, you only have your 3 green options. But either way, you can make it. If you want to run a double team, you could go 3 greens and maybe like 3 of the other color, whatever you want, if you want to try and make it work. I don't think there's any green units who particularly can abuse this status effect ability. So most of the blues and the red units will have the capture, like, be able to captivate off of that. But that is what my overall reason. I think you should prioritize Luffy's. Those will give you your best bets. Like, these Luffy's give you all these tags in the world. It's ridiculous. Let's look at all these tags. Even the Stampede Luffy. Oh my god, you have New World, you have Worst Generation, you have all of that stuff. It's just for whatever you need. I would go through and take a look through all your tags here. So a rare one that I think would be really good on defenders, which is kind of hard to run right now, is your Navy. It reduces knockback distance by 60%, so the Odins hitting you with their skills and the Big Moms hitting you with their skills will reduce the knockback significantly, which is your main problem with the defender if you're super tanky. Keep an eye out that their basic attacks will push you back and is able to push you off the treasure, so that is always an ability. And that is about all I have for you guys. So hopefully, I hope this video is somewhat useful for you guys. This will give you a guidance. Remember, prioritize them Luffy's. They'll give you all those tags. You have the Straw Hats in general, which they are very easy to get. That's also one thing I wanted to focus on. They're easy to get. And then you have your EX units as well. Most of these, your step-ups are going to be the easiest to max, so you can take care of those. But also max who you want to play. If you know you're going to be playing them, I would generally max them as well. So keep that in mind as well. So that is all I have, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really hope this was helpful. And that is all I have for you guys. But also be sure to check me out streaming on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I'm going to be starting a kind of more global friendly. I'll be streaming on YouTube about 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday and Sunday. So keep an eye out for that, you guys. And that is all I have for you guys. I'm your boy Roman Puss, and I'm going to be taking off. Yeah, peace, beautiful people.